Okay, once you have your tire off the car, in my case, I'm not going to put the spare tire on, but you would want to take the spare tire off your vehicle, you want to take it out of your vehicle, bring it over. My car has a 5 bolt pattern, so you want to line up the slots within the tire. Here, I'll show you on the spare tire. And as you can see, to keep it in place, don't know if you can see that, but right here, I'm unscrewing this. This is just, I don't know, a precaution the manufacturer put in so it doesn't slide around, but now it is loose. I can pull it out. And as you can see, compared to a regular tire, this is it's also known as a donut because it's thin. There's only a two treads right there. I don't have. So this spare tire, you have to check the owner's manual in your vehicle to find out how long they're good for, but the rule of thumb is usually 100 kilometers. So they're not designed for highway speed. I learned that the hard way. My very first vehicle, actually, I didn't know, but I got a flat tire on the highway. I put the spare on and continued driving on the highway for God knows how many kilometers, but I was up there about 110, 120 kilometers an hour, and the thing blew within 20 minutes. So they're not designed for highway speeds. They're designed for, you put it on and it's to get yourself to the closest mechanic shop or whoever to replace your tire or possibly even patch the old one. So, and yeah, always keep your flat tires because, it just may have a slow leak, or usually they can fix them with a patch or some sort of other method, but don't ever throw them away. They're usually still good. Yeah, so back to the bolt pattern. So this has 5 bolts, and once you take the tire off, you want to just line up the holes with the pins. They stick out. They're on top of the lug nuts, and you're going to want to put that on, and then again you want to tighten it as much as you can with your muscles. Like I said, you're not going to get it to the right, like the proper what would it be called, pounds per, not square inch, but in your owner's manual, every car has its own number its own, how do I put this, like when I tighten this, I use a special wrench. I don't have it here with me, but it tells me exactly how many pounds of oh my goodness, pounds. This is 95 pounds, foot-pounds I want to say. So I tighten it, and it clicks when I get to the 95 foot-pounds. So every car is different. You need to check your owner's manual. But in this situation, you have a flat tire. All you're trying to do is get yourself to a mechanic shop so you can get the proper tire put back on. So just tighten it as best you can. But I highly, I keep stressing that you need to get to a mechanic shop right away. It is not designed for long-term use. Like I said, the rule of thumb is usually it's good for about 100 kilometers. And do not take it on the highway. Do not drive more than 60 kilometers an hour on this tire because it's a smaller tire. It is not designed, especially on the front. A lot of the weight's in the front because of the engine. So they're not designed for long-term use is what I'm trying to say. So once you have that tightened, take the old tire, throw it in the back of your car in the trunk, and yes, you're going to want to drive to the nearest mechanic shop. Hopefully it's not late, but if it's late, try and get home. Be very wary of your speed, and Yeah, also, I'm going to also stress another big thing. When you're tightening, this is a very important thing. I apologize for not mentioning this earlier. When you're tightening the bolts, okay, you want to do it in a star pattern. You don't want to just tighten this one, like in a circle, right? You want to tighten it in a star. So if you're going to start with this one, that means you go to the one opposite, which would be this one. And then you tighten this one. And once you tighten this one, opposite of this one, a star. So this one, and tighten this one, and then you finish with this one. And you can even go around again. Sorry, you can even go around again and do them again. But you want to do it in a star, because if you do it in a circle, you tighten this. Like by the time you get to this one's loose again. And it doesn't work like that. You need to do it in a star pattern, always. So even if there's only 4, you would just do it across. Like if there's only 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one has 5, so just picture a star. It's very important, because you don't want to be driving down the road and then all of a sudden your tire falls off. That'd be a terrible situation.